Hello everyone and welcome to my General Hospital Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sunny threatens Ava after Jason's lawyer rescues Sasha from car accident guilt. According to General Hospital spoilers for Friday, February 14th, Jason Morgan is rescued by a lawyer, while Sasha Gilmore Corbin will cope with some guilt over the automobile catastrophe. This is what viewers can expect from Friday's GH episode, as Sonny Corinthos will also pose a threat to Ava Jerome. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine will first gripe to Maxie Jones, questioning whether she will continue to stand up for Lulu Spencer. It will give Brooke Lynn the impression that whenever there is a disagreement, Maxie always sides with Lulu. Lulu will stop by Charlie's pub in the meanwhile, and hope that her visit is acceptable. While Molly Lansing Davis and Cody Bell are still stranded on the hospital roof, Christina Corinthos Davis will have a catch-up session with Christina. Molly recently told Cody that she had obtained documents she wasn't permitted to have by exploiting her job at the DA's office. Molly may claim that she must take all necessary steps to secure justice for Sam McCall, but Cody will question what precisely she believes she can do that the police cannot. Jason could use a lawyer after Anna Devane at the PCPD arrested him for publicly threatening Cyrus Renault. Jason usually turns to Diane Miller, but it appears that Alexis Davis will save him this time. Since Alexis is Diane's partner, she might explain to Anna that she is there to assist with Jason's case before having a private conversation with him. Alexis will then get the opportunity to discuss the entire Cyrus scenario and emphasize how crucial it is that Danny Morgan stay out of this. Jason will be persuaded by Alexis that she wants her face to be the last one Cyrus sees. Will Alexis ultimately control her vindictive tendencies, or will she really go so far as to kill Cyrus herself? In terms of custody, Sunny will present Ava with an offer and hope she accepts. Ava must make the ultimate decision, but Rick Lansing isn't entirely sure she should accept it. Sunny will warn that Ava will either lose in court or deal with this now. Ava might be persuaded to accept Sunny's suggestion if he predicts that they would win if they appear before a court. Since Christina is going to lose it later, it appears that she will be informed of Sunny's offer and be incensed at his compromise with Ava. Sasha will keep Mavis the dog at GH, as she battles her guilt for her involvement in Elaine Smith's accident. Elaine ran after the dog and apparently got struck by a car when Sasha purposefully released Mavis off the leash. Since Sasha simply intended to divert Elaine's attention and score her PI notebook, she will feel awful. Sasha will seem worried and murmur that she's sorry while she waits for information on Elaine's condition. Jason is arrested after Sasha causes an accident and Rick and Ava steal a moment. You missed a lot if you weren't at General Hospital today. Here is the episode summary for Thursday, so we don't spend any more time. General Hospital recap. Bobby's breakfast. While strolling close to Bobby's, Sasha Corbin pauses to stroke Elaine Smith's dog. She is informed by the private eye that Mavis is attracted to expectant people. Elaine is informed by Sasha that her due date is July 23rd. Felicia Scorpio informs Sasha that Elaine works as a private investigator when they first meet at Bobby's. She informs her that Elaine is outdated and that she diverts her targets with her dog. Sasha begins to fear that Elaine is trying to harm her. Sasha goes outside after Felicia departs to contact Elaine's office to ask where she is for a puppy playdate. During their coffee date, Sonny Corinthos updates Jason Morgan on his visit to the cardiologist in Los Angeles. He informs Jason that removing the bullet from years ago will need surgery, but that it should be okay if he waits 3 months. Before the procedure, Sonny wants to know who set his apartment on fire. Jason believes that Sonny should not postpone the procedure since he is risking his life. Jason is informed by Sonny that things cannot proceed as planned, and that he must minimize his stress. After receiving a call, Jason informs Sonny that he must meet Chase at the station. For Cody and Molly, the sparks fly in the cold. Elizabeth Baldwin, who just completed removing a piece of metal from Cody Bell's finger, is giving him a tetanus injection at GH. Rick Lansing stops by to see how she is doing as she makes her way back to the nurse's station. Rick is pleased when she informs him that she is not testifying on anyone's behalf after they discuss the events at the park. In order to retrieve medical records for the DA's office, Molly Lansing Davis is at GH. As she turns to go, she runs into Cody, who requests a moment to speak with her. He expresses regret for how he treated her while incarcerated. He follows Molly outside after she dismisses him and walks away. They discover they are both stuck outside on the roof when she asks him to leave once more. Molly's battery is dead, and Cody's coat and phone are inside. Molly acknowledges that she was unaware that the door had been locked behind her, but she is relieved that she is not stranded outdoors by herself. Molly acknowledges that she shouldn't have the documents she is holding, and that she is unable to leave the property with them, and he claims that Tracy Quartermain will probably fire him for not showing up for work. Martin Gray employs Elaine. Elaine shares information with Martin Gray when they are sitting on a park seat. She informs him that she has not yet discovered anything on Michael Corinthos. However, she has some misgivings about the Quartermain cook after speaking with her. Sasha is pregnant, and Michael did ask for her in the hospital. She agrees to watch her since she believes something might be up there. Jason is arrested when Chase tells Anna the truth. At PCPD, Anna Devane is on her way to meet Harrison Chase when she notices Dante Falconeri conversing with an officer. She approaches him abruptly and orders him to go. She informs him that he must leave if he hopes to return to a career. Chase then confesses to telling Dante that Cyrus is a suspect after she informs him that he ejected Dante. When Anna learns that even Danny knows and confronted Cyrus in public, she becomes even more enraged. Anna informs Chase that she cannot afford to lose him either, and Chase volunteers to be placed on disciplinary leave. When Jason gets there, Anna tells him about the report she got about him threatening Cyrus' life the previous evening at Charlie's. Jason responds that he will always defend his kid when she tells him that he should have kept his mouth shut and simply taken Danny out of Charlie's. Jason is placed under arrest for threatening Cyrus' life. According to Anna, Alexis requests Dante's information. When Christina Corinthos visits her mother, Alexis Davis, at her workplace, she expresses her concern about Danny Morgan. He may be in danger now that he believes Cyrus Renaud killed Sam. She tells Alexis about what transpired at Charlie's pub, and how Danny publicly accused Cyrus of Sam's murder. In front of the entire pub, Jason threatened him. She also informs her. To inform Dante of Danny's charges, Alexis gives him a call. Cyrus is a suspect according to Dante, and Danny most likely heard it from him. He claims to Alexis that Danny probably overheard him pressuring someone to identify the suspect. Since they need Sam's killer to be apprehended alive, they decide that Jason cannot be involved, and Alexis promises to speak with him directly. Ava's new apartment is packed with guests. To have breakfast with Ava Jerome, Nina Reeves stops by her new flat. Ava is informed by Nina that they are searching for information about Michael, but she is skeptical that they would discover anything because Michael was loyal to Willow Corinthos. Ava informs Nina that she will probably ruin Willow's relationship with Drew Quartermain if she simply confesses the truth. After Willow told her that she needed her more than anyone else, Nina tells Ava that she was about to tell Willow the truth but decided against it. Ava assures Nina that she will support her in whatever she chooses to do and acknowledges why she remained silent. Nina departs when Rick comes so that he and Ava can speak. For breakfast, she goes to Bobby's. She asks Sonny about Michael as they are sitting together. He informs her that while he feels compelled to tell her everything, he also recognizes that she is close to everyone he opposes. Rick assures Ava that while he isn't concealing their new romance, he might not be able to represent her if others find out. Additionally, he informs her that he spoke with Liz directly, and that she is unwilling to testify that Ava attempted to kidnap Avery. Therefore, Christina's allegations will be rejected in court. "I'll put Sonny on the stand and break him," Rick declares. Sonny bangs on the door as they kiss and tells Ava they must speak. Sasha causes mishaps. In the park, Sasha intentionally runs into Elaine, who is watching her dog as Elaine answers a call from Martin. Sasha removes Mavis from her collar in order to get into Elaine's luggage, then becomes alarmed as the dog flees. A car's wheels can be heard screeching as Elaine chases after the puppy while it is screaming. Annoyed, Anna arrests Jason, and Sasha might have inadvertently caused death. Ava and Rick discuss tactics. Sasha confronts Martin's PI in the worst possible way, and Anna tries to control Dante, Chase, and Jason on General Hospital today. Molly and Cody are captured. While leaving the hospital after Cody and Liz discuss his metal splinter extraction, he spots Molly on the elevator and tries to stop her. Cody follows her down to speak with her when she stops by the nurse's station to retrieve documents. He expresses regret for being impolite and referring to her as Little Miss Perfect. She interrupts his apology, shrugs that it was okay, and tries to flee. He apologizes repeatedly, but she simply tells him that she accepts his apology, that she is okay, that he is fine, and that she must leave. Cody follows her to the roof and yells at her for ignoring him, but she tells him that she simply needed to leave and that he should stop bothering her. He tries to enter again, but the door is locked. And that leads to another argument about who is at fault. His phone is inside and he's freezing, so he urges her to contact someone. Naturally though, when Christina takes out her phone, the battery is dead. They attempt to draw attention to the security camera, but it is unsuccessful. Since he is solely to blame, Cody swears he would solve everything. Nevertheless, Molly grudgingly admits she was already trapped before he arrived. At least she isn't stranded alone, which makes her happy. Mavis and her owner are introduced to Sasha. Sasha spots a woman outside of Bobby's walking her dog, Mavis, on today's episode of General Hospital. When the woman asks when Sasha is due, they have a friendly conversation, and Sasha goes in to meet Felicia. The dog adores Sasha, and her owner claims that Mavis is always drawn to people who are expecting. She sees Sunny and Jason inside, pulls a face and leaves for the table. After rushing in and expressing regret for being late, Felicia recognizes Mavis, or rather her owner, when Sasha brings her up. She works as a private detective. To keep people from realizing they are disclosing everything to a private investigator, Mavis serves as a distraction. Sasha seemed distressed. As soon as they part ways, Sasha pulls out her phone and searches for Private Eyes Elaine Stevens. After phoning the office to ask where she is, she deceives them into disclosing the park. Martin encounters Mavis and her owner outside the aforementioned park. Elaine found absolutely nothing on Michael. However, there may be a connection with Sasha. She must listen to all the rumors while the Quartermaine cooks. Beautiful woman, but she seems dumb. She might want to pursue the long shot after Michael confided in her. Okay, Martin shrugs, but he doesn't think it will reveal anything. Sasha visits the park to talk to Mavis and Elaine. After exchanging niceties, Martin calls Elaine and asks Sasha to watch her puppy while she takes it and leaves. Jason is caught by Sunny. Sunny tells Jason that the cardiologist will postpone his operation for 3 months, during which time Michael should recover, and they may discover who bombed his flat. Jason understands his need to learn the truth, but he is unable to play with his life. Jason is reassured by Sunny that he will be well, but something must give. Chase calls Jason and asks him to come to the station. Jason tells Sunny that he doesn't need to send Diane over, despite his offer. He assures Sunny that he has his back before leaving. Regardless, Anna invests in Jason, Dante, and Chase. Anna agrees to speak with Chase in the police station, but not before spotting Dante and yelling at him to get out. She is not jeopardizing this case at this time. Go or he won't have a job when he returns. Declaring that it pains her to do this to Dante, Anna storms into the interrogation room to speak with Chase. Chase accepts responsibility and claims to have told Dante about Cyrus. He then sheepishly claims that he believes Danny is aware of it, and that Anna believes this is what led Jason to threaten Cyrus' life. Chase agrees to take a leave of absence after acknowledging that he is responsible for the entire sequence of events. They are bringing Cyrus to justice, but he must be alive to do so. So Anna yells at him to stay and perform his damn job and follow orders. When Jason arrives at the station, Anna informs him that Martin has complained about him threatening his brother. Anna explains what she believes transpired, saying, "I have nothing to say." Jason rushed to defend his kid after Danny overheard something he shouldn't have and confronted Cyrus about it. She comprehends, but he replies icily, "I walked in and I saw Cyrus' hand on my son's shoulder. Therefore, I ensured that Cyrus would never again approach my son." Liz is tested. After Elizabeth's encounter with Ava and Christina in the park, Rick drops by to check on her. Liz dismisses it and tells him that neither Avery nor Donna were aware of the problem. Nervously, Rick inquires as to whether Liz intends to testify at Avery's custody hearing. No. After being relieved, Rick approaches her to ask her out, but she receives a message and leaves. Chase stops by a little while later to inquire if Liz was near enough to witness or hear Jason threatening Cyrus. She claims it was difficult to hear anything because of the large number of people at Charlie's. Chase informs her that the account has already been verified by other witnesses. Liz's reaction? Well, I advise you to speak with those additional witnesses. Christina and Alexis find out about Cyrus. Christina informs her mother in Alexis's office that Danny believes he has identified Sam's killer. She describes his encounter with Cyrus. Fortunately, Jason arrived, intimidated Cyrus, and ended it. They call Dante to find out what he knows because they want to know where Danny got the information that Cyrus was a suspect. Dante acknowledges the validity of Danny's theory. Because she is unaware of it, Alexis reflects that Cyrus' name isn't publicly known. How then did Danny learn? From me, says Dante. He should not have coerced a friend into telling him. They must find the truth, but Christina acknowledges that after fighting with Jason, she would be shocked if Cyrus lasted even a week. Rick and Ava arrange their assault. As Nina informs Ava that her new house looks fantastic, she discovers that her friend had forgotten that they were supposed to meet for breakfast. Nina enters the escalating custody dispute, but it doesn't appear to be going well because Michael reportedly never once acted inappropriately during their marriage. She fears that Willow and Drew will lose custody. To get Willow away from everyone's least favorite courtemane, Ava proposes informing her that Nina and Drew were having an affair. However, Willow doesn't want to end their relationship because she has been so content with Nina. When Rick arrives, he interrupts Ava before she can tell Nina about them, stating that they need to discuss her custody hearing. Nina walks away so they may converse. What was that? When Nina leaves, Ava makes a demand. Rick explains with ease that Nina might have told Sonny something, and he might not be able to defend her in her case if their relationship became known. That's the sole explanation. He enjoyed spending time with her. She did too. After the altercation at the park, Rick informs her that Elizabeth will not testify, therefore everything is fine. Ava is en route to retrieving her daughter. Something Sonny discovers about Nina. Sonny is still waiting for Diane when Nina stops by Bobby's for breakfast. She was stalled in court. Nina sits down, inquires about Michael's health, and shares that she has been praying for them both. A part of her wants to tell her everything that's happening, but another part of her says she'll just go straight to Willow, Ava, and even Drew. Sonny acknowledges this. I just realized that I'm up against everyone you're close to. Nina acknowledges that the relationship between their children is now awful, and that she hopes Michael and Willow may have some alone time to consider their options before splitting up. According to Sonny, they must prioritize their kids. He appears thoughtful before saying he must leave, and they regrettably agree that it's nice to see one another. And lastly, Cody tells Molly in the last moments of the show that Tracy is most likely preparing to fire him because he failed to show up. Then he asks Molly whether she fled from him by running up. No, she was attempting to avoid detection because she had misused her position to obtain documents that she was not allowed to have or take with her. She only wished to avoid being discovered. Ava learns of Rick's scheme to have Sonny listen to a detailed account of all the terrible things he has done to endanger his family. He will then make him acknowledge that it is unsafe for others to be around him. She becomes increasingly enthused about Rick's scheme to break Sonny. Well, take a look at you. They share a passionate kiss, but Sonny's knock on her door interrupts them. You evil genius. Back in her office, Alexis warns Jason that if he doesn't keep out of this situation with Cyrus, it will not go well. Jason is informed by Anna that the inquiry is still underway, and that certain facts cannot be made public. Cyrus must still be alive when she is prepared to hold him accountable. Anna arrests Jason for threatening Cyrus' life when he moves forward without saying anything. Sasha calmly removes Mavis's leash and leaves the park. The dog bolts off. Oh my God, Mavis! Elaine returns, observes what has transpired and flees. Honey, Mommy is on her way. As Sasha begins to browse the PI's phone, Elaine screams and tires squeal. She screams in shock as she glances up. Anthony Geary, the General Hospital icon, startles fans once more. There are moments when you believe you know everything there is to know about your favorite daytime TV personality, only to discover that you are probably unaware of a great deal of information. Anthony Geary, the General Hospital icon, startles fans once more. This time we're discussing Anthony Geary, a former star of General Hospital, who was most famous for playing Luke Spencer on the popular ABC soap opera. By posting a picture of himself and his spouse celebrating their wedding anniversary, He shocked fans once more. The problem is that not many people are even aware that he is married. For years, Anthony has made Amsterdam his permanent home. He just commemorated his 6th wedding anniversary with his spouse, Claudio Gama. How thrilling! Anthony hasn't communicated with us since 2024. Even though Anthony hasn't been on the canvas in a very long time, it doesn't appear that the actor is eager to get back into the entertainment business anytime soon. And why would he? Europe is undoubtedly where he is living his best life. With the comment, Anthony Geary on Today, a fan sent a picture of Anthony eating in his Amsterdam residence. A soap legend he is. Every soap fan should admire and appreciate him. Good night. General Hospital News. Anthony Geary's future plans? Naturally, a lot of fans commented, he was the best. I miss him. Whatever they gave him, he managed to make it work. This must be in Amsterdam. I love that he's over there in Amsterdam living his best life while minding his own business. The statement reads, retiring and moving to Amsterdam is a very Luke Spencer move. He deserved it. The greatest was Anthony Geary. I wish he would have done a short cameo on the GH 60th anniversary. A different fan commented, I miss him. All I want to know is if Luke is still alive. He is under no obligation to present. However, I think this is a fantastic photo of Anthony, and I want the best for him. Christina's intuition, Ava's epiphany and Liz's police interrogation. A dramatic turn of events. The world of daytime drama thrives on compelling narratives, and General Hospital continues to captivate audiences with its rich storytelling. The latest developments in Port Charles have taken an intense turn, with Christina Corinthos Davis trusting her instincts, Ava Jerome experiencing a life-altering epiphany, and Elizabeth Weber facing a grueling police interrogation. Each storyline intertwined seamlessly, offering viewers a gripping sequence of events that promise to shift the landscape of their lives forever. Christina's intuition. A sister's sixth sense. Christina Corinthos Davis has always possessed a keen intuition, often sensing trouble before it fully unfolds. As the daughter of Sonny Corinthos and Alexis Davis, she has lived through plenty of turmoil, shaping her ability to read people and situations with remarkable accuracy. Recently, Christina has grown increasingly concerned about a close family member, feeling an unease she cannot shake. Her instincts tell her that something is off with her sister, Sam McCall. While Sam insists that everything is under control, Christina notices subtle changes in her behavior, leading her to suspect that her sister may be hiding something critical. Her protective nature kicks in, and she begins subtly investigating Sam's recent actions. Christina's inquiries lead her to unexpected encounters. She visits Dante Falconeri, hoping he might shed some light on Sam's recent whereabouts. Though Dante tries to reassure her, Christina remains unconvinced. Her gut feeling tells her there's more to the story. When she follows a cryptic lead, Christina stumbles upon a shocking truth that threatens to upend her family dynamics. The revelation she uncovers is so impactful that it forces her to make a choice: confront Sam or handle the situation on her own. As Christina wrestles with her next steps, she seeks counsel from her mother, Alexis. Alexis, having been in similar predicaments herself, urges Christina to tread carefully. But Christina's determination cannot be deterred. Her intuition is leading her down a path she knows she must follow, even if it means facing the consequences of what she discovers. Ava's epiphany. A moment of clarity. Ava Jerome has spent much of her life walking the fine line between redemption and ruin. As a woman who has made her fair share of mistakes, Ava is no stranger to emotional turmoil. However, her latest epiphany is unlike any she has experienced before. After a particularly heated argument with Nina Reeves, Ava finds herself reflecting on the series of events that have shaped her into the woman she is today. She revisits her past betrayals, dangerous alliances, and the pain she has inflicted on others. The weight of these memories presses upon her, leading her to question whether she is truly capable of change. Her moment of clarity arrives in an unexpected way. During a quiet evening alone at the Jerome Gallery, she stumbles upon a forgotten painting, a portrait that Franco Baldwin once created of her. The image reflects both her beauty and her torment, a reminder of the many identities she has embodied over the years. As she stares at the artwork, Ava realizes that she has been chasing validation from the wrong places. For so long, She has sought love and acceptance in manipulative ways, but now she understands that true peace can only come from within. Determined to break free from the toxic cycles of her past, she makes a decision that shocks those around her. She reaches out to Laura Collins, offering to help at the local community center, hoping that giving back will help her find the fulfillment she desperately craves. Of course, Ava's newfound sense of purpose does not go unnoticed. Nicholas Cassadine, ever skeptical of her motives, questions whether her change of heart is genuine. Ava, however, remains resolute. She is determined to prove that she can be more than the sum of her past mistakes, regardless of what others believe. Liz's police interrogation, a test of strength. Elizabeth Weber has faced countless hardships over the years, but nothing could prepare her for the ordeal she now endures. Accused of being involved in a crime she swears she did not commit, Liz finds herself at the center of an intense police interrogation. The trouble begins when evidence mysteriously links her to an incident at General Hospital. A high-profile patient has gone missing, and security footage places Liz at the scene under suspicious circumstances. Though she insists she had no involvement, the authorities are not convinced. Jordan Ashford leads the interrogation, pressing Liz for answers she does not have. With the weight of the law bearing down on her, Liz struggles to keep her composure. Every question feels like a trap, every answer scrutinized as if she is guilty before proven innocent. To make matters worse, Elizabeth's past relationships with key figures in Port Charles work against her. Her connection to Nicholas Cassadine, her history with Franco Baldwin, and her recent interactions with Hamilton Finn all paint a complicated picture. The detectives are determined to find the truth, and Liz must navigate their relentless questioning with precision. As the hours stretch on, she begins to piece together fragments of information that might explain how she became entangled in the case. A cryptic message from an anonymous source suggests that someone is framing her. But who? And why? Just when Liz feels as if the walls are closing in, an unexpected ally arrives. Scott Baldwin. The veteran attorney refuses to let the police railroad Liz, demanding that they produce hard evidence before making further accusations. His intervention buys Liz precious time to uncover the truth. However, the mystery is far from over. As she leaves the police station, Liz receives a chilling text message. "Stay out of this or you'll regret it." It's clear that someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes, and if Liz wants to clear her name, she will have to dig deeper into a dangerous conspiracy. The intersection of their journeys. Though Christina, Ava, and Liz each face their own unique struggles, their paths are destined to cross. Christina's pursuit of the truth about her sister leads her to uncover information that could help Liz. Ava's decision to turn over a new leaf inadvertently places her in the middle of Liz's crisis, forcing her to choose between self-preservation and doing the right thing. As tensions rise, one thing is certain: Port Charles is on the brink of explosive revelations. Christina's intuition, Ava's epiphany, and Liz's interrogation are not isolated events but rather pieces of a larger puzzle. Will Christina's instincts lead her to uncover a truth that could change everything? Can Ava truly redeem herself? Or will old habits resurface? And will Liz find the real culprit before it's too late? In the unpredictable world of General Hospital, anything can happen. One revelation can change the course of a character's life forever. And as these three women face their respective trials, their fates intertwine in ways none of them could have imagined.